With the advent of summer, the school year coming to a conclusion with a final celebrated occasion. Family and a host of parents assembling to witness Robert and the 8th grade class of the Anthony School elevated to the auspices of Chaparral High School. The event sponsoring a formal dress, Robert's sister Sandra, a reflection of a young lady, glowing at the opportunity to be present at her brother's commencement. The Kiowa Murrow family in attendance, and an unexpected visitor, Janice Barr, an inimitable exponent of influence for Robert and Sandy. Janice, a stalwart employee of the First State Bank, a sister in the Apostolic Christian Church. Her church activity included administering the tutelage of the middle school-age Sunday school class. Her husband Jeff, 8 years Janice's junior, an energetic young agriculturist, farming with his father-in-law, Joe Frieden, also answering a calling, serving as a recent addition to the church ministry pulpit. Her Anthony presence was a gratifying surprise for Robert. Gary, having experienced her pivotal role, working with her as a fellow church Sunday school teacher, he conjectured her appearance as a shining quality of her persona. The convocation concluded, the family returning home acknowledging Robert's attainment. Gary recalling his experience upon his midterm January graduation from the 9th grade in junior high, finding an easy transition to the larger 2,500 student Oakland Castlemont High School. His two best friends Hank Ball and Don Bryant, both high school sophomores, their presence making his inauguration to a new school affable and fluent. Gary, knowing his son would have no difficulties coalescing with the students at Chaparral. Gary was somewhat disconsolate when the Anthony hospitals began seeking a new administrator. Jay Jolly bestowing a notice of departure, a quest to expand his career ambitions, near the rural mountain reaches of Montana. Accepting the administrative position at St. Luke's Community Hospital in Ronan. Jay, a community applauded individual, personally and professionally, and well respected by the Anthony public. Gary's admiration for Jay was prodigious, a congenial deference for the departing administrator's commitment to the hospital and the community. Gary, able to acquire an insight to his personality and political concepts the hospital staff wasn't aware of. Ensuing harmonious social visits to Jay's office after hospital business hour, Jay administering a 9 to 6 workday, the business office staff exiting at 5 p.m. Gary was introduced to Jay's parents, whom resided in Freeport, a once thriving community of 700 from an earlier era, its population now numbering 8, documented as the smallest incorporated town in the nation. The town's remaining storefront now boarded up, consisting of a single active building, its primary cartel, the U.S. Post Office, and the corner entrance Freeport State Bank. The building located across from the grain elevators operated by the Danville Co-op. Jay's mother Joyce, discharging the duties of mayor. His father Russ, ministering a far-reaching congregation of 60, at the Freeport Presbyterian Church. A youthful Russ Jolly meeting his future wife Joyce, a native of Harper County, while fortuitously visiting an aunt and uncle in Chicago. Jay being raised in Chicago, his father Russ employed by NBC. A university professorship followed. Then answering a call to the Presbyterian clergy for 13 years before accepting the agrarian Freeport Church position in 1981. The Presbyterian position enabling a move to Kansas, Jay's mother returning to her Harper County roots, having graduated from the Anthony High School. Besides a master's degree in hospital administration, Gary very much aware that Jay was an accomplished musician. His wife Carol, vocally prodigious with a baccalaureate in classical music. The hospital administrator, a polished baritone horn artist, a performer in the down-home Dixieland Band. A local Anthony group mostly composed of senior citizen musicians, who exhibited their musical talents in civic events promoting the community. Jay previously inquiring if Gary would be interested in joining the company of Dixieland proponents when the current elderly keyboardist retired because of ill health. Gary giving the opportunity serious consideration, but concluding otherwise, his work-related commitment and envelopment, but still the thought produced a remembrance of a bygone day, giving a rise to a lingering sequestered aspiration, no longer a craftsman of music. Enjoying Jay and the band's participation in the Anthony Veterans Day Parade. Their musical entourage trucking down Main Street aboard a trailer. The swells of Dixieland jazz cascading to the delight of those lining the street. The departure of Jay Jolly from Anthony would find a vacuousness not only at the hospital, but in the Harper County community.